26 women wrote a letter to the Catholic Church because they are absolutely in love with priests, and they want the Catholic Church to get rid of the celibacy rule so they can basically have as much sex as they want with these priests, maybe marry them, have a good time. And I want to give you a little snippet of what they wrote. They said, "We love these men and they love us. With humility, we place at your feet our suffering so that something can change, not just for us, but for the good of the whole church." And again, that was a letter published to the Vatican Insider. And I want to know what you guys think about this. J.R. Jackson, make your point.
Well, this is the thing. It sounds like this is coming just from the women. Where's the letter from the priest saying, you know what? I believe the word that really stuck out in that portion of the letter was our suffering. So they're suffering. They're like, I need it, and I haven't got it. I need it. So, like, I mean, I think maybe it'd be more effective. Maybe it's happened, I just don't know it, if both sides come at it and go, listen, we're suffering and we need to end the suffering together.
The priests just want to keep sneaking around. They don't want to get married because they're guys. There's another word for celibacy, another phrase for celibacy optional, and that phrase is sexually active. No one chooses the celibacy option.
Yeah, absolutely. I would make the argument that, you know, aside from these women being in love with these priests, it's important to get rid of this whole stupid celibacy rule because you have all of these people that are holding in their sexuality. They want to be sexually active and they can't. And so not only do they sneak around, oftentimes they sneak around with young children. So that's a big problem with the Catholic Church. They don't want to take ownership of it. They don't even believe in that argument, and it's absolutely ridiculous.
And let's keep it real. These celibate priests, the reason they're in love with these women is because they've already been in love with these women.
Yeah, they're not waiting. They want to be able to get married. They want to be able to.
They want to be open. They want to stop sneaking around.
They've been in and out of love with these women.
One very quick, I think where the church has shown some progressiveness is that the church has sort of rejected the notion that the celibacy rules force has led to the sexual exploitation of women. And I think the church correctly says that pedophilia, that's a sickness, that's a mental disorder. It has nothing to do with celibacy. And I'm not sure that's totally wrong. I mean, they may not be completely disconnected, but I like that they recognize that that's a separate entity. You don't decide to sleep with children because you're pent up sexually.
Right. There has to be a reason why it's so prevalent within the Catholic Church.
I think very quickly, and I know we got to move quickly, but I think that main thing is that it's a predilection that somebody has, and they think that joining the church will get them out of it. It will take it off the table, but it's a sickness, and it's there, and it doesn't come off the table merely because you decide to be a priest.
In deciding to do that, they somehow miss the point that they're going to be around a bunch of children. So, I mean, they make a thought, then they have a thought process, then they screw it up.
All right, we got to get to the question. So, have you ever had to keep a relationship secret because it was too scandalous? Ben, I want to start off with you. And no more goody two-shoe answers.
My name's Ben. How are you? It's nice to meet you.
Tell me, I want the details.
Yeah. I mean, of course, that's what it is. Like, my whole point in life is trying not to do that anymore.
Nice. Yeah. Can we, I mean, obviously, without naming names, can we get some juicy details?
I was married once. I'm not married anymore.
Oh, all right. Oh, that's pretty freaking juicy. All right.
But no, I mean, you know, look, I've been imperfect and I've flawed. That's my truth. No, but it is true. And so now you got a family, you got a daughter, and you're like, hey, it's the, you know, you try and reform your ways. Can we back this up? All
right, let's go to JR because I want to know what he has to say.
This has to date back to high school. It's only because a really good friend of mine, and okay, well, this is how it started. Yeah.
Fuck you.
He's such a goody two-shoes. Come on.
Well, I mean, you'll find it. He was shy. He didn't know how to talk to girls. He was a little. I had just started figuring it out. This is my senior year of high school, and this girl he liked, you know, she was playing on sports team stuff. He was a little bit tubby. He was a good friend of mine. He's like, can you talk to so-and-so for me? Maybe put in a good word. You guys are cool. And I was like, I don't think I should do it. I really don't think I should. And then, because I had a sense.
Mm-hmm. Oh, so you talked to her.
He pushed me to talk to her. I didn't want to. We talked. We got together. Mm-hmm. Therefore, when I went to school the next day, I can't be seen with her. I can't be around her. I had to. It only lasted maybe a week that I couldn't tell him that I'm dating the girl that you are totally in love with.
Damn.
Because you sent me to talk to her. I mean, my first thought was, I'm gonna go to him and say, listen, it's your fucking fault. You told me to go talk to her.
I mean, he was the one controlling your behavior.
Yeah,
so.
It only lasted a week, and I couldn't take it anymore. I was like, I gotta tell him.
I'll give you one more.
Okay. Good.
I had, because maybe we use this one instead of the one I said before. I had a friend. I may or may not, at one point in one of my jobs, have had a relationship with an intern.
Oh.
And that
How did you make the move? I know we're going massively out of time, but I don't even give a shit because this is interesting. How do you make a move on an intern? How did that develop?
I offered her $200.
Oh, that would have that works.
Yeah, right. Yeah, she's an intern. She didn't make any money. It was actually surprisingly easy.
Well, the way I did it was there was beers.
Right.
You just get a little drunk.
We'll get to that much later. I was much, much younger when that happened. So.
All right, fair enough. All right, so I guess I should answer my own question. Yes, of course I've had a relationship that I've kept secret because it's not necessarily scandalous, but it's more of a relationship that I'm not proud of. It's, usually someone that I know isn't good for me and everyone around me knows he isn't good for me, but I just like him. So I'll keep seeing him and then I'll hide the fact that I'm still seeing him.
From everyone?
From everyone,
Just like
yeah.
parents type of thing?
No. First of all, no one gets to know my parents never get to know who I'm dating unless like, oh, there's a chance that I might want to marry this guy. And that's only happened with one guy. But anyone that I'm like casually dating, my parents have no idea. Sorry, Mom. All right, so tell us what you guys think. Have you ever had to lie about a scandalous relationship? Give us the juicy details. Don't be a goody two-shoes like JR. Although what you did in high school was pretty shady. Yeah. Tell us what you guys think. We love hearing from you, and we'll see you soon.